Hello again. It's 3 November 2019. I just come out of a pretty interesting morning actually, where probably the biggest aspect of this morning was I lost track of time really hardcore. I think I lost 2 hours of my life there. I thought I'd be out at 10:30, and it was not 10:30 when I left. It was about 12. I was hungry and realised why I was hungry. But I had intentions because I thought that radio checks, because now we're in November, radio checks will happen every week on all the vehicles, and I thought that radio checks were at 10 o'clock, but they were at 9:30. So when I got there at 9:35, I was 5 minutes too late. So I didn't get a chance to do that today, which is what I was hoping to do. But there was a lot of chance for other stuff. Mostly going through all the trucks. And going through the Ford Command vehicle, and checking out where they were common, like where all equipment is stowed and how that's common between the different trucks and how it's different. And then because there were the training officer, she was like, you're doing good today, because there's half a dozen old boys in here. And so I was able to fire off questions, quite a lot of questions, sort of have the there's no stupid question like approach. Yes, and so I asked a lot of questions. I got a lot of really good answers, and yeah, it was. So now I know a lot of sort of, I don't know, little bits about the trucks caught my eye, I guess. What else was there? There's probably another half dozen people went over their burnover sort of ticking off, and went for a ride in the new pumper. So I'll put in I got a photo looking out the windscreen for the kids. I'll put that in now. Yeah, so that was heaps fun. To get out, and then because it's the new pumper, so it's different in a lot of ways, really modern, and so I was able to ask a bunch of questions about how they go. And what's new for us, riding in the back there, and these little. I was talking for a while with one of the old fellas about design choice and how small changes in design choice can really help. Can really, really help, either to save someone's back from back-breaking work, or save like 2 minutes in getting out of the station, which is a lot of time. So there was design choices where to stow the hoses. Like they did a mock-up of this kind of pumper, and then this truck, and then basically a dozen very experienced people went and tried to do an exercise in it, and then suggest how to change aspects of the layout of the truck, and it's come up quite well. But the most interesting one here is the jump in the back seat, and actually, like, if I show you, like in this part here, it's not actually the back of a seat. In the back seats of the truck, on the door side, so the middle seat is normal, but on either side, that middle part of the seat there is the breathing apparatus backpack. So basically, like, you get your gear on, and so if you're going to go fight a house fire, you get your basic gear on, like your overalls, and you get your helmet and stuff, and your boots on, run into the truck, jump in, and then you strap on while the truck's driving. You can then get sorted in your breathing apparatus gear, and then get your helmet ready while the truck's actually going there, so you don't need to stop, get that on either. Like when you jump out of the truck, you don't have to then spend a couple of minutes getting it on before you go in. It's like bang, you're done. And then seatbelt goes over top of that. So that was like really interesting, looking at these little and talking about reasons for design choices in the layout of not just the trucks also, but the actual like rooms of the station itself as well. So yeah, it was really, really fun day. I thought I'd be there from 9:30 till 10:30, and I was there from 9:30 until 12, 10 past 12. And so I'm gonna have to, and I really enjoyed it. Like that was I'm very happy to spend that amount of time there. So I'm just going to have to keep that in mind when I'm making plans with my partner. I'm sorry. So so I'm going to have to keep that in mind, that actually the Sunday mornings, especially in summer, are going to take longer to do. Not only like now when I'm learning, but later when like maintaining trucks. So that's that. I'm going to go home, have some lunch. My plan was to leave there at 10:30 and then be in the gym at 11, but that did not happen. So I'm going to go have lunch and then look, because I usually need a couple of hours after eating before I go into the gym again. So I'll have something to eat, and then maybe in a couple of hours I'll get to the gym. Cheers. All right. See you next time. Hope these are interesting. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. Backseat driving allowed. If you've got any suggestions, absolutely, I'm receptive to suggestions for personal reflections and stuff. But I'll keep these personal reflections. Dates, was it names changed to protect the innocent? And dates changed because I forgot them. But not today's date. I did just check. It is the 3rd of November. All right. Have fun. Bye.